Good morning, this is 5-star PWC. We're going to look at this 98 GTX this morning. It was brought in for a winterize and shrink wrap, but the battery was weak, so I went to charge the battery and started looking inside the hull. So I kind of want to give a diagnosis of this thing before we continue on with it. So you look in a hull like this and it's all black like that, you can almost guarantee there's exhaust leakage going on, okay? And of course, right away you can spot that it's overheated because of the color there, and also there's 2 bolts missing right here out of the exhaust, which means that it's probably vibrating for some reason. And then you can notice this duct right here. This duct is all melted right there. It's supposed to look like this one. And it is missing the flaps. There should be some flaps over here that keep the water from going down these ducts. But that one's melted, so this pipe has been extremely hot. And then I'm looking down here also on the pipe, and you can see the coupler has a tear in it right there. That coupler's probably happened from the overheating, but that's definitely leaking. And looks like it has the Seadoo disconnected here. And it looks like that's about it. So I've got the battery charger hooked up to it, but it's on 2 amps, okay? So when it's on 2 amps, you can crank it, but no higher than that, you know. So you don't want to boost this thing, you know, with like 10 amps or something like that, or else you'll blow the box. So see, it says right there, do not boost battery while installed. So anyways, we're gonna fire it up, but you notice how that dirty this is and all that. So it's a mess. Just gonna see how bad it leaks real quick. I'm sure it leaks bad, but some younger girl owns it. And let's see if we can get this thing started. Ready? Okay, ready? So I poured some gas in the cylinders already to help it start. So the engine starts and runs. It sounds a little noisy to me, but it's probably okay. But this is one of these things, you know, if you fix this pipe and, you know, do the work on this, you know, is this thing going to blow up, you know, because it was overheated, you know, 2 weeks from, you know, the time, well, not this season, but next season when she takes it back out. And the customer would be pissed at you because, you know, hey, you worked on it, right? So yeah, we get that sometimes, you know. Anyways, this is my diagnosis. The exhaust pipe needs to come out. When you're seeing all black like that, you can always guarantee that needs to come out. You need to check all the brackets are in, all the bolts are in. These bushings go bad, and there's one back here down in there that's in there too. That one can be bad also, and causing it to vibrate. More than likely this stud is broken on the bottom of, not this one, but the one you can't see underneath is broken. There's a nut on it, and that one will generally break first, and then we see those always broken. And by the way, the overheating problem is probably due to this thing right here. So that pressure valve is probably leaking pretty bad, and it is not getting, you can see someone's had it actually open here. It looks like it's in one piece. Sure, they come out of there easy. But what can happen to these things is they can get plugged up. I don't know if it's been changed already or what. Maybe it's not overheating anymore and it did before. But that's what I would look at when the pipe is overheating, okay? This is usually the cause. And if you disconnect this hose right here, because that pressure valve hose goes from there right to there, and I check to see that this fitting is clear. And so usually what I'll do is I'll take it to the lake, I'll pop that hose off while it's running on the trailer, and I'll make sure that water is coming out of that hose this way. And that is indicating that that thing is leaking. But if that thing, or that thing is working, but if that thing is leaking a lot around it, it loses all the water that should be going into the pipe. And so anyways, the upper part of this one is hot. Normally, if that one is bad, it's the lower section of the pipe that is the one that overheats. But with the discoloration on this upper one, that's, you know, really odd there. So I would be checking, you know, all the cooling on it and making sure it's working properly. Also take a look at the jet pump here. Sometimes when you have a bad wear ring, you will have a problem. Let me get the flashlight. I mean, it looks, the wear ring is newer, but the impeller looks a little bit beat up, but it should be okay. Okay, so that's probably not what the cause is. This could have been a problem that was happening before. Who knows? I don't really know because I haven't ridden it or anything. I was just going to talk to the owner. Anyways, thanks for watching. 5-star PWC. If this video has been a help to you, please like and subscribe. Thank you.